Welcome to Killa's Garage. My name's Killa. I've been reading an interesting discussion in velonews.com in Leonard Zinn's FAQ column. The premise is that a wider tire places more stress on a rim. Now, as an engineer, I know this is true, but rather than offer another scientific or logical explanation, I'm going to give you a visual demonstration. Now, I know you wide tire proponents are already thinking, yeah, but if I have a wider tire, I don't have to run as much pressure. True. All I'm saying is a wider tire at a given pressure places more stress on a rim. Now, when you pressure up a tire, it tries to pry the rim apart. It tries to drive the rim walls away from each other. And I've developed a method where we can measure the amount that these walls are driven apart. And I'll show you that a wider tire drives them farther apart than a narrow tire. Let's go have a look. So what I've done is I've installed a dial indicator that can read down to 1/1000th of an inch up against one of the walls of this rim. So any deflection that occurs will show up here on the indicator. In the interest of full disclosure, on the opposite side of the rim, I've installed a fairly rigid bar that'll prevent any motion in this direction, forcing all of the motion to show up on the dial indicator. So really I'll be reading the deflection of both rim walls. I have a Rolf Vigor rim and it's loaded with a Grand Prix 4000 S2 tire in 23 millimeter width with an actual width on this rim of 23.6 millimeters at 100 psi. Give me a minute to set the camera up and we'll pressure this baby up and see what kind of deflections we get. Alright, I'm going to bring the pressure up from 0 to 100 psi. As the pressure rises, we see a deflection in the rim. Look at that. Get to 100 psi and we've got about 16 or so thousandths of an inch deflection. Now as we let the pressure out, we go right back to 0. Alright, now we've got a slightly wider 25 millimeter, happens to be a gator skin hard shell. Let's pressure this one up and see what happens. psi, about 20, call it 20, 19 to 20, slightly higher. Okay, lastly, here's a 32 millimeter tire. Kind of scared of this one. Thousandths of an inch. Alright, let's bleed it back down and see if we get back to 0. Hope I didn't do any permanent damage to this guy's rim. Come on, baby, back to 0. Yes, close enough. Wow, that was fun. I think I've shown that a wider tire places more stress on a rim at any given pressure. I think I'll go write up my results now and post them on my blog, Esoteric Observations on Bicycles and Cycling. at killisgarage.com. Check it out, and thanks for watching.